just shimmy? Kind of. Yeah, that just came out of me. That was weird. Hey dancers, it's Kirsten. Welcome back to the Confident Dancer YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you some simple affirmations to prepare your mind for a good class, a good audition, a good performance, and even I'll add in some for injury recovery because that is something a lot of dancers face at one time or another. Even if it's not for injury recovery, I'd say that last category is generally for building a good relationship with your body. So these are some things that you can just remind yourself, write on your wall, put it on your phone somewhere. Affirmations can actually be really helpful. I used to kind of hate on them, but the more I've actually practiced it, the more I realize it sets your mind into a certain perspective that then helps you to see things differently, feel differently about what you're experiencing, and take different action. So I think they quite literally can shift the energy that you're experiencing and then change what you do and experience as a result. Number one, I don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. And in fact, I really believe I'll add on to this, it's our authenticity and our ownership of where we're at right now. It's our genuine expression that we share through our dance that provides that feeling of beauty to the person who's watching. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I have watched some pretty technically bad dance performances where those dancers are just like light beams of joy and they're just in the moment. And I feel like, wow, this is so beautiful to watch because beauty isn't just about perfection. It's a feeling of, I think, recognizing something that's real, something that's human. It brings you into the moment. And I think that feeling of beauty comes from authenticity, not just perfection. The second affirmation is dance is for my enjoyment. It is not here to measure my worth. I think this affirmation is so important because it helps us to level out that power dynamic where sometimes we could give so much power to dance to measure how we're doing in life and how valuable we are as people. But putting dance back in its place and remembering that the purpose of dance is to experience the moment, to experience the enjoyment that comes from responding to music, to feeling something, to sharing a story. It's there for enjoyment. It's there to add beauty to your life and the people who are watching. And when you remember that, it just really puts dance in its place and puts things into perspective, in my opinion, to remember that dance is supposed to give you something. And that something is not your identity and your worth. It's just an experience that you get to have when you move your body around, okay? Did I just shimmy? Kind of. Yeah, that just came out of me. That was weird. So again, the affirmation is dance is for my enjoyment. It's not there to measure my worth. The third one is dance isn't about proving. It's about sharing, celebrating, and experiencing. I genuinely believe that though it's so easy to get in this mindset of since dance is something that it's very hard, it's something that you can get this positive feeling from conquering it, getting better at it, accomplishing different skills and being better at it. It's so easy to start to interpret that joy of the challenge as I want to prove myself. I need to prove myself to get to the next level. And though that's tempting, I think that happens when we kind of lose sight of what dance is all about, which I really think it can be a celebration of the human spirit, the human body, of the beauty of creation, of art and beauty itself. I know we're getting kind of philosophical here, but honestly, if you follow my channel, do you expect anything less? My friends who watch this channel certainly wouldn't. I think it's a celebration. It can be a celebration. It's something to be shared. Yeah, we dance by ourselves sometimes to feel good or to develop our skills so that we feel more competent going forward, sure. But I think dance often happens in community because it's about sharing something, sharing an expression, sharing a story, sharing the fruits of your labor that you put into this art, making this piece of art that you love. It's about sharing. And then it's also about experiencing. Remembering that your experience of dance is important. It's not all about how high up you get in the dance world, what you achieve, how good you get at dance. It's not all about that. We do this for an experience. right? If dance were just about accomplishment, like why do we do it? Really? I don't mean to diminish dance. I think it does provide something important to the world, but if we're really going to accomplish something, like why not accomplish some great humanitarian feat? You know, I think the value is in the experience. And when you're experiencing a connection to your passion for dance, joy, yourself, something bigger than yourself, that's when the people who watch you actually get to take value from what you're doing. It's not because of all that you accomplished or that you're perfect. So remembering, again, the affirmation is dance isn't about proving, it's about celebrating, sharing, and experiencing. Hey there, I hope you're really enjoying this video, but I just need to ask you something really quick. Is self-doubt really just sucking the joy out of dancing for you? Is being in your head and being self-critical and not feeling good enough, like even if you look fine on the outside and you know you're just plowing along, is that affecting your ability to perform and enjoy dance while you're at it? If those mental struggles sound familiar, or others like performance anxiety, perfectionism, comparing yourself to other dancers, any of those things, if those are impacting your ability to perform your best and feel your best consistently, then you don't have to keep struggling. I'm so passionate about this, and I want to talk to you about the Confident Dancer Coaching Program. This is a coaching program that focuses on the mental side of dance, where you and I can work together individually to truly help you to build the belief in yourself, let go of all the negative programming in your mind that's impacting your ability to perform in your experience, and help you truly build the confidence to thrive as a dancer and fulfill your personal potential. If that's something that you want, you can click the link in my description box to visit kirstenkemp.com, learn more about the Confident Dancer Coaching Program, what it includes, how it works, read incredible testimonials from past clients who've worked with me, and schedule a free 30-minute consultation where you and I can connect, talk about your goals and challenges, absolutely no strings attached, and just see if working together would be a great fit for you and your goals. If that's something you're interested in, definitely take advantage of that free consultation. Give yourself a chance to truly thrive as a dancer, and I hope to talk to you soon. I also want to just briefly say that my group coaching program, the Confident Dancer Collective, will be opening doors for enrollment again soon. This will be a new and improved version. Details will come out shortly, but I want to invite you to check out the description box and sign up for my email newsletter, where you can be the first to just really stay tuned on the details of the new and improved program and know when enrollment opens. There will be early bird enrollment bonuses, so be in the know, sign up for my email newsletter, and that is all I have to say. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Let's move on with it. This next one I'm going to read because it's kind of long. This one's great for auditions. I'm here to present my authentic self so that I can be matched with the opportunity that is the best fit for me. I don't have to be anything other than what I am for my next best step to be presented to me. Basically, what this affirmation is getting at is auditions are about showing who and how you actually are, what you already can do. It's like, yeah, no duh. But so often, even subconsciously, I think a lot of us go into auditions trying to be a better dancer than we think we are, trying to be something we're not, trying to gauge who else is there and be better than them. But I think the most baller, confident move you can make when stepping into an audition that will actually serve you really well is actually going in wanting to represent how you authentically dance and who you authentically are. Like sharing what you already can do and what you already have to offer, not trying to scrape together skills that you don't feel you have, or even trying to be the absolute perfect best version of you. And that sounds kind of weird. Like, Kirsten, you don't want to be your best in an audition? Of course I want to be my best. But sometimes we get so attached to the idea of I have to do my absolute best and be perfect in order for me to get this opportunity that I want. That causes us to put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect that we actually make more mistakes, we're more tense. Instead of being like, I'm going to go in there and be authentic and trust, even if I share about 80% of what I'm able to do, they're able to see enough of my authentic dancing and self that they're able to see if this is going to be a match, like if this program is going to be a match for me, if this part I want is a match for me. And trusting that the more you present your authentic self, what is a match won't miss you. The next best thing for you, the next best step will be there for you as you present yourself for that opportunity. I hope that one resonates with you as much as it does with me. These are some great affirmations that will help you to befriend your body, whether you need that in a time of injury recovery, or just even if you're physically healthy but you have a hard time feeling good about your body or being in your body, these are really helpful. So 1, my body is safe and kind to support me in what I love to do. We can get so wrapped up in like our bodies needing to do certain things to make us happy or to look a certain way to make us happy. But when we stop to actually practice gratitude and say, I'm grateful that my body is kind to support me in what I love to do. That's such an act of like gratitude for your body and befriending it instead of being entitled with it and being like, you should look different than you look. You should do something. You should be better at dance than you are. I think it's important to call that out as entitlement. Be grateful for what your body has already allowed you to do, and I believe it will give more to you, just like a person would. And then also affirming that your body is safe. That can be hard. I know that can be hard if you feel like your body has failed you because of an injury, but actually finding the ways in which your body is safe and reminding yourself like, I'm safe to do this. My doctor cleared me to do this. I'm safe. I'm safe to trust myself and my body with this movement. That is just such an important thing, because when we feel safe, when we feel grounded, secure, and able to really put ourselves out there and dance to our fullest potential. This next one was so helpful for me in my recovery journey when I was recovering from a pretty bad knee injury. My body is capable of healing on its own. Now, okay, hear me out, caveat, getting medical attention is important. Absolutely. But I was just talking to one of my clients this morning. She's recovering from an injury, and it's so easy for us to feel like disconnected from our bodies and like not trusting of our bodies, not safe in our bodies after a physical trauma like that. And I was sharing with her that I actually remember when I was recovering from my knee injury, I didn't recognize for months and months and months that I actually had this belief that unless I got a treatment or a doctor helped me in some way, that my recovery would go nowhere. As if it isn't designed to naturally improve on its own with care and rest. I forgot that, when you get a cut, your body heals it on its own. Our bodies are designed to resolve and like get better when we're sick or whatever it is. I forgot that. And coming back to that realization and affirming that with myself, like my body is capable of getting better on its own. And, thank God for the help of doctors and medical treatments and all that. That's important. I benefited from that a lot. But what I didn't benefit from was this mindset that without that, my body was working against me. It was going to stay stuck. I constantly need to be doing something to make it better. Instead of trusting, like, wow, the body is designed so beautifully, and it's designed to go back to health. That is so cool. Obviously, again, there are things you could do to support that, but that was such a powerful mindset for me. And you can also apply that to like building strength or your skill in dance. You could say, my body is capable of getting stronger and better just with repetition and time. And yeah, of course, I know, like it's important to be smart about the way that you approach dance class and all that. But like sometimes we can work hard from this place of like totally not trusting that with time and repetition and focus, that your body is working it out. It is getting better. I think that's powerful to trust. The last one, I am enough and have enough to live a meaningful life, to fulfill my purpose, and to take my next best step. We can even simplify that. The one that I easily remember is I am enough and I have enough for my next best step. I love that, because we can easily look ahead in life and be like, will I be enough to be a professional dancer one day? Dude, that's like 6 years out. Like you're like 12 and you're not going to audition for companies for like 6 more years. Okay. At least probably. I totally did this too. I would think so far out in the future and be like, will I be enough? Will I be able to do it? Will I have the right training? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, okay, it's great to think ahead. It's great to be strategic and thoughtful about how you spend your time to help you get to where you want to go. But if it's far out in the future, Ask yourself, okay, when I really think about now, do I have what I need to take the next step forward? I believe the answer will always be yes. Even if it's not apparent right away, you can find it. You can find the next best step. You can find the next thing that you need to do to move forward. And so trusting in that, I think, is really, really powerful. So dancers, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I'd love to know what other affirmations you enjoy speaking over yourself. Please post them in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out, and it helps the YouTube send these videos out to other dancers, so please do that. And otherwise, subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.